Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to put this into the calculator. If you don't have a calculator at home, just watch the video. If you do have a calculator at home, try along with me. And if you have a phone that you can get an app, I believe there's an app called a Wabbit app, like rabbit but with a W, and you can come talk to me about that. But just sit back and relax and watch how I do this. So let me just get back to the regular screen so you can see how I got to these places. And maybe let me just change the view here so you can see what I'm going to be doing. Let's make that the graph and then the table. Because remember, everything has a table, a graph, and an equation, right? So let's go to the y equals button. This is what you're going to click, the y equals button. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in the equations we just came up with. So the y equals is already there. So I believe for market A, we came up with 0.18. And it wants us to use 3 decimal places, but since I only did it to 2 from the other one, and I can't remember what it was past that, we're just going to use that. So 0.18x, and that's this button here. And then arrow down to the next one, and we're going to put in market B, which was 0.21, and then x. So here's our equations, right? And I'm going to just, let's do a zoom fit and see what that looks like. So you hit zoom, and then zoom fit is after 9 down at the bottom, 0 there. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I put in market A first, so that was that first line here. And I put in market B second, and that's that second line. You can see market B was a little bit more expensive, and you can see it from the graph because it's a little bit steeper, just like a linear relationship would be, okay? So we went into the y equals, we put those numbers in, our equations that we came up with, we graphed them, we can see the 2 different graphs. We can also go back, and hopefully this works out. If you do second, where's our table? Second table. Okay, and here's our table. So for 2 ears of corn, it's 36 cents for Y1 and 42 cents for Y2. So Y1, remember, was market A, and Y2 was market B. And then these numbers, so look at, for 7 ears of corn, it says here $1.26. Really, it was $1.25. But because I only put 2 decimal places, that's what's called a rounding error. So it's rounding funny because I didn't put enough in. So let's look at 13. Remember? And then again, that rounding error there was supposed to be 275, and here it says 273. So that has to do with rounding errors and decimals, but we will be working more with the calculator in class, and I will see you guys soon.